I always jokingly say that with this view, you get the big picture, and that's all you get is the big picture. Very hard to tell who the players are, who the teams are. That's a solid start. There we go. 1-0 good guys, right? Okay. All right. Okay. I'm going to start. Well, I guess I'm not really going to do much in the way of commentating here. I don't think, but I'm just going to keep you in my ear, Chris. Chris Hahn is our drone operator. Okay. Got so many. Okay. There we go. All right. Had to figure out where that was coming from. That was me. So I've got YouTube actually up and going right now, up on a Amazon Fire Stick, so I can actually see that. Oh man, Chris, this looks so good. I can see all the players' numbers. All right, tell me. All right, who exactly is who is number 10? Who's about to pull? Adam Mass. What year is Adam in school? Any idea? Fifth year. Okay, so we will not be seeing him again next. Uh, well, we're getting off to a very good start here. All right, Chris. See if you zoom in on the little celebration down there. How close can you get? And when you feel comfortable, I mean, you can sort of zoom out on the field when the play is on the far side. I would never fly over anybody, but I mean, you can fly to within 15 or 20 feet of a play. Well, maybe 10 or maybe 15 yards of a player. All right. Looks like maybe they might have just taken a timeout. Good. I like to see this. They're taking it seriously. It's got to be a timeout, right? I mean, I think one of the things to look at these types of games where, I mean, not obviously they can be kind of fun for players, and especially for players that maybe didn't get a huge amount of playing time for the rest of the weekend. But uh, nope. All right, I'm thinking that was not a timeout. The if you're building a program, I mean, these kind of meaningless games at the end of the season really can be something to build on for next year. So I mean, I know you guys you're losing Slade, you're losing Sneed as well. So the team. I realize that I'm having a conversation with you that they probably can't hear your side of the conversation as I'm doing this. So I'll ask the question very very methodically, and then listen to whatever you say and repeat it. Something we could do is could have you turn on the speaker on the that speaker really isn't on the drone. The speaker is on your controller, and you might be able to get crowd noise and stuff. Although I'm assuming there's probably not a huge amount of crowd noise here, and I don't know where exactly you're pretty far away. Actually, I know where the drone is. I don't really know where you are. Where are you? Where are you? Okay. All right. Slate is 0. Slate is 0. Okay. Spencer. Yep. Okay. Curtis. Owens. Slade. Elliott. Okay. Okay. It's need number 11. Okay. Well, I know Spencer from the Zoom program, from the drone program. I'd like to buy stock in Spencer. That kid is going to have a good, he's going to have a good, happy life. Seems wicked smart. All right. So when you're trying to frame the shot, um, keep in mind that the top third of my screen has a scoreboard. So anything that's in the not the top third, the top fifth. So try to have the far away team a little bit lower. Yeah, there you go. That's perfect. All right, and now from there you could zoom in slightly if you want to, or you can move, or you can dolly the drone in one or the other. That's a technical term, Chris. Dolly. You're moving the camera back and forth. Panning is right to left, tilting up and down. You would be dollying. Zooming is zooming. Okay, well that's a little bit of a circus play there, but well done by Tech. Nice catch. So, Chris, do you get the feeling that next year the team is just going to kind of revolve completely around you? Will you be both sort of on the O line and the D line, the guy that crosses over back and forth? Will it revolve around you? Not exactly. No, I know. I know. You're trying to do like three different things right now. Yeah, yeah. That's now. What would be great is if you happen to know all the UNC-W players. When Mr. Kerr is dictator, and he will be a dictator of College Ultimate. I'll be benevolent dictator, but I'll be a dictator. This idea of going and playing any games, especially any games that are going to be televised, when you're not wearing your uniforms, but you're wearing like sweat jackets and stuff, where there's no numbers and things, no, that's going to be over. I did I did this AC showcase tournament a few years ago. You know where NC State would play teams for a crowd audience, and State would go out there. We'd be wearing our fancy uniforms, which were at that point provided by Savage, very nice. Uh, and we'd end up playing UNC, and UNC, they would have like a third would be wearing dark side uniforms, a third would be wearing like sweaties and hoodies and stuff. The other third would be just wearing sort of random dark shirts. It was just so annoying. I mean, it was frankly, Chris, it was just disrespectful. That's some nice give and go quick work there. I like that for the enemy. Oh, and this is working, and this is just freaking beautiful. I mean, you have not dropped out. The picture has been. I wouldn't exactly. It's not exactly ESPN quality, but I mean, it's good. I mean, none of the the 12 people that are watching this right now or whatever the hell it is, nobody's complaining about this picture. See now in that when it's on the far side, if you're not going to dolly in, I would definitely zoom a bit. Yeah, when the action on the field stays down. I mean, this is a very rarefied skill, but I mean, for guys that do manual tactical footage, for soccer, the idea is always to have wherever the action is, you want from one side of the sideline to the other side of the sideline taking up as much of the screen as you can. So you want all you want the 22, you want all 22 as they say, but you want nothing but the 22 if you can. And I'm not saying this is a skill that takes a lot of practice or anything, Chris. I'm pretty sure that you would have this down in just about like 25 minutes, but it takes a little practice. And you got to and somebody needs to tell you exactly what they're looking for. All right, so this is definitely a timeout, right? All right. Anyone and I'm going to guess I'm not going to sure. I'm going to guess who's taking this timeout. They look like they've got a pretty small squad. I mean, and they've got yeah, it must be UNC-W. They've got their entire team in, and we've only got our starting, our guy, our O guy. So, all right, I'm going to say that's a, UNC-W timeout. Those are the type of inferences that you can only make if you've watched 25 or 30 years of Ultimate, Chris. Uh oh. All right. We've had our first buffering from your end. Come on, baby. Come on. So you're flying. Okay. Buffering over. Signal. Oh, says you've gone offline. Yeah. All right. Yep. Says you have gone offline. Um. How close are you to a like a mandatory battery change here? Okay. Well, hmm. And you've got all your LTE bars right now. Oh, does that? Oh, that's unfortunate. Okay, I think why don't you go ahead and do that because I mean we're not it's not it hasn't still hasn't come back yet. All right, do as you're doing that if you can just tell me who scores. All right, I'll let you go to it. All right, well still not quite there. I need a experiencing technical problems. Technical problems might do that. Wow, that Lychee app is pretty damn annoying when it needs to come down. Holy crow, that alarm is out loud. I might lower the volume on Slade's phone. Hmm. Got a perfect connection to YouTube today here, so at least I'm not feeling like I'm constantly under the gun where I got to get something fixed in 90 seconds or we're losing the picture. Nope, not yet. All right, battery. So, oh, okay. And you've turned on the RTM piece still on. I mean, you had to restart it after the battery. No, but I mean the RTMP connection. Go ahead and exit out of your our DMP connection that you have right now. Bring it back up. Hit stop or whatever it is, and then try and then reestablish it. So you got a red. Okay, it says yeah, it says determining quality. I think that means I've got a connection here. I think. No, I mean no picture yet, but oh wait, you've got no picture? Huh. Okay, it just went. I just got a live. Okay, we're back up. All right, I need a scene that says technical problems. This is way more technical problems than the Jinx game has. Okay, any idea what the score is? There you go. It looks kind of cold. Okay, so text got. All right, you could zoom in or you could dolly up a little bit. Maybe just zoom. There you go. Good, good. All right. Okay. Well, there's another one for tech. Now, do you think that's 4-2 or 5-2? Okay. Any chance it's 5-3? All right. Tech's on the near line. Maybe you can just sort of leave. You can just walk over and ask one of the guys what the score is. What's it say on the phone right now? Yeah. Does it say the connection is still? You still got the live light on? Just fell off. It just fell off like 10 seconds ago. I don't. Yeah. I mean the only thing you can really do is stop and start the stream, and that's nothing. We don't want to do that lightly. Yeah, go ahead and do that. We've been offline for every time we're offline for 30 seconds or so. I'll tell you to go ahead and do that. Go ahead and just give that a shot. I'm trying to think of just how motivated I would have to be as a viewer to watch this. I mean, pretty much, I think I'd have to be like in the last year of my life, and my grandson or something was playing in this game. Okay, we're back. Got it back again. All right. Well, that worked quickly. All right. Yeah. So if I lose your connection for 15 or 20 seconds, I'll just go ahead and tell you to reestablish a connection. All right. So somebody just scored. I don't know how. We may be pretty far. Okay. So we're thinking. Oh, they are. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Sure, they are. Yeah. Oh, good point. That's why you're getting. That's why we're paying you the big money, man. Good point. I'm not sure they are tweeting every point, however. But clearly, UNC-W did get up to 3 points, so I'm going to add a point to them. All right, so I'm going to guess the score is 5-3. Close. Any idea who UNC-W's coach is right now? I know Casey's gone, right? I hope this year was just an anomaly for them. I mean, it's important for AC region and Ultimate in general. I think for Wilmington to have a good team. I think they add a lot of. Oh, yeah, this picture quality really looks nice. I mean, one of the things that obviously I've thought about is would it be possible to have like a two-camera shoot where you'd have the traditional Jinx cam at midfield? This would be a great place for. I don't know where you are right now, but if Tech doesn't take a timeout right now, I remember I'm about 10 seconds behind you at least. But they just forced a turnover here on my screen, and they're about midfield, 5-3. All the lights would be going off right now to think about a timeout. But I mean the Jinx cam at midfield, getting 95% of the live action, or maybe even 100% of the live action, but then a drone sitting there getting the exact view that you're getting, so that we could replay points between you know on that night on the 85 seconds between points. Boy, that'd be a nice package. That would really be sweet. Okay, so I've got 6-3 now. How does that jive with your? All right, I would be. If this was a normal game, I would be thinking about at this point letting sort of opening up the bench a little bit and putting on a putting on a couple guys on defense. Maybe think about a start off with some kind of junky zone or something, or maybe just even a zone. How many red-haired kids do you have on your team? It looks like you've got at least three. Maybe the kids that look red hair on my picture are really more like, yeah, tan, sandy haired. Getting true colors, that's a little bit further down the list of problems to solve here. All right, nice zoom work on the line. I mean, I would, especially with these nice white shirts with the black numbers, you would have no problem telling who was who from these shots. Oh, hey, Chris. So next time they're lining up, try zooming in on from where you are. Try zooming in on the far line, and let's see how much we can actually pick up on the players downfield. All right, you just went offline again for about 10 seconds. We'll give it another 20 seconds, and then we'll reset if necessary. I have to say, in this entire product, I've been amazed at how a the drone using this live stream, where pretty much 100% of the time that it's being used, it's going to be coming off of a pretty shaky LTE connection. Just how poor these connections have been thought out. I mean, just by the software guys. I mean, just by the manufacturers. I mean, there was just like the Lychee guys made a whole series of changes based on the testing I was doing, and it was clear the stuff it really just hadn't been tested very much, and boy, it definitely hasn't been tested much on the DJI stuff. I mean, the DJI stuff was a total mess. All right. Okay. Why don't you go ahead and hit offline, or go ahead and disconnect and reconnect the RTMM to RTMP server. You didn't ever run an LTE speed test, did you? Yeah, it comes right back. We're going to be much more aggressive on that. I mean, you're back up and going right now. It looks like it's Virginia Tech's about to, or not, or it looks like Wilmington scored and they pulled. They're about to pull. All right, so I'm going to give it. I'm going to count. I'm going to give it 15 seconds. If I get disconnected, if the drone gets disconnected for 15 seconds, I'm going to ask you to reset it. All right. Action on the far side of the field for at my point right here. Zoom in a little bit. Also, Chris, next time a team polls here, can tell me when they've polled. I want to see just how far my latency is right now. I can hear the players in the background, so I can sort of tell when somebody scores. Okay, and that somebody was UNC-W. Okay, so I've got 6-5 now. All right, so when UNC-W pulls, just tell me that just say pull or up, something like that. Whatever you frisbee kids do now. Yeah, yeah, give that a shot. Okay. At this point, my idea of opening up the lines a little bit, I would be backpedaling on that. All right. So when you went to 4x Zoom, could you sort of make out who the players were from UNCW? Fortunately, yeah, it's not like looking at the front of the UNCW kids. It's not quite like getting to see the numbers on the back of the Tech jerseys here. Those really stand out. Hmm. I guess I could put you on speakerphone. Yeah, I could do that, and maybe. Okay, I'm sure right now it's just. Chris, did Slade tell you about how his hip felt this morning? I'm sure it was screaming in pain. Good. Slade did a nice thing on the beginning of this point. We'll talk about it later here. Did the UNCW kid run into you there? Uh, okay. All right. 6-5. We're going to go down for a battery change here. All right. What percentage do you actually have on the drone right now, Chris? Oh, you could. I bet you can easily go 5 minutes with 19%. Oh, turn down turn down Slade's phone, man. You don't want to listen to that. I think there's a way to turn that down as well. Yeah, I'm not sure how to do that. It is whatever the default though is. Man, it's crazy loud. Yeah, so you're not too far. I mean, you're maybe I'm maybe 10% 10 seconds behind you. Maybe not even that. I know I'm 250 miles away from here, or not even that. Maybe 200 miles away. But and it's just a little bunch of little ants out there. But as an observer, I think I could make that call. Unfortunately, that is not going to go toward the, and that is not going to be ruled for the tech guys. All right. What are you down to now on percentage wise? 12. Yeah. And I just let's see if who ended up who got the disc in the end out of this. Okay. You've just gone offline again. Okay. All right. Yeah. Why don't you do that? All right. Got to keep the drone happy. Okay. So we scored. All right. All right. Oop, oop, I'm trusting you here. If they're playing to 13, it's halftime. What do you think? Definitely have lost your. The drone is definitely down. Not getting a connection back. Chris? Hey. All right, so definitely halftime? Was halftime? Okay. All right, so are you changing the batteries and going to go back online? Okay. All right, we are waiting for battery change, and then we will be back up in the air, and we'll see if Virginia Tech can bring this to half. Mm. So I did get the Virginia Tech guys this sort of fancy LTE antenna. It's a sort of a MiFi with a MIMO antenna, uh, which could help with the loss of the connections here. But honestly, the picture is so solid. Not 100% sure we're really looking at a bad connection issue. It seems like this could be more of a software problem. All right, where are we now, Chris? Still offline.
Yeah, I'm coming back here.
Okay.
And it's halftime.
Halftime at 7-5 or halftime at 8-5?
I'll go check the score.
Okay. I mean, did they? Okay.
But Tech just scored, so it should be 8-5.
This is home. Always has been, always will be. A community that stretches far beyond the mountains of Southwest Virginia.
All right. I have gone and run
on hope
a.
and
I'm
stone.
running an advertisement. Quickly go to the
Bound
men's
by
room,
blue
and then I will
orange.
see you in about 5-6 minutes.
Once you're here, your family.
All right.
Brothers Edmonds now have both been selected in the first round.
You've got to want to get here. You don't get to Blacksburg by accident. But you never leave on purpose. A part of it stays with you forever. For those who have passed, we revere our history. We grab our lunch pail. We go to work. We find a way.
Tyrod did it, Mikey! Tyrod did it!
For those to come, we never back down.
Clark with the stick back on the other side! The Hokies! Art Jansen and Blacksburg, Mikey!
We define toughness. We protect our home.
The Hokies will stonewall him there!
We reach for excellence. We build our future. Start jumping. Exit light. Enter night. Welcome home.
If I should stay or be alone, won't you make up your mind? 'Cause I'm getting tired of overthinking every move you make, and I can help you decide who you're loving now, and how I'm not quite there somehow. My intuition says to give you up, alone. I'm just waiting for the fight, but you won't even try to survive. You would rather keep it all inside, and I can help you decide who you're loving now, and how I'm not quite there somehow. My intuition says to give you up, but my heart can't easily let you go. I try to tell myself this isn't love, but I hate that I never really know if I should stay or be alone. Intuition says to give you up, but my heart can't easily let you go. I try to tell myself this isn't love, but I hate that I never really know if I should stay or be alone. If I should stay or be alone. If I should stay or be alone. I don't wanna be alone tonight. I'm just hoping that you'll be just right. And I hate that I never really know if I should stay or be alone. If I should stay or be alone, won't you make up your mind? 'Cause I'm getting tired of overthinking every move you make, and I can help you decide who you're loving now, and how I'm not quite there somehow. My intuition says to give you up, but my heart can't easily let you go. I try to tell myself this isn't love, but I hate that I never really know if I should stay or be alone. I'm just waiting for the fight, but you won't even try to survive. You would rather keep it all inside, And I can help you decide who you're loving now, and how I'm not quite there somehow. My intuition says to give you up, but my heart can't easily let you go. I try to tell myself this isn't love, and I hate that I never really know if I should stay or be alone. Intuition says to give you up, but my heart can't easily let you go. I try to tell myself this isn't love, but I hate that I never really know if I should stay or be alone. If I should stay or be alone. If I should stay or be alone. I don't wanna be alone tonight. I'm just hoping that you'll be just right. And I hate that I never really know if I should stay or be alone. If I should stay or be alone, I don't wanna be alone tonight. I'm just hoping that you'll be just right. And I hate that I never really know if I should stay or be alone.
Alright, you can tell the drone is going back up here. That's good. Oops, forgot to mute my microphone at halftime. Such an amateur. Such an amateur. I'm never going to be good at this, to be honest. Not my thing. Whether actually building the AV background stuff is my thing. Not sure about that either. Determining quality, it says. None of this seems like it's really honestly been built for you know, hey, how long have I all right, Um, Still have not actually gotten a picture yet on my end.
Okay. Is he coming? I have the live stream.
How long has that been up for? More than a few seconds, or
For a little bit.
okay? I've got live coming in, but it says live unstable. And still offline. Offline. All right, go ahead and cycle through the RTMP.
Okay.
Just go off, go back on.
Disconnect from it again.
Okay. I have to say that after all these iterations and all this time spending,
Is it?
it says determining quality. Is it back up saying live?
It says. Oh, that looks good. Okay. I think that's probably right. I'll probably need one of them. Yeah. Okay. Sweet. Oh no, those ones I don't need. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, what's the status on your side? Oh, okay, I'm back. Back we go. Actually, right as tech is pulling for on my at my time. What a little bit blocky, but it's coming in. It's coming up. All right. So what's your best guess on the score right now? 9-5, 9-6. Chris,
Let's see. I think it is 9-7.
9-7. Okay, missed a few points there. Okay. Mm-mm-mm. Yeah, a little blocky right now. Okay, when this is over, Chris,
Yeah.
um, can you? Yeah, when this is over, uh, I want you to run a speed test on Slade's phone. All right, on LTE, and see what kind of bandwidth you're getting right now.
Okay.
And then I would like to, yeah. I really wish Slade had not forgotten that this MiFi MIMO antenna combination. I use it. I use it whenever I film soccer. I use it all the time. It's hugely helpful in keeping a good connection.
Gotcha.
With, Again, I'm not really 100% sure that's the problem that we're looking at here with the drone, but you just went back offline again. God bless. Cycle through the RTMP again. You you turn the RTMP off and then back on.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, got live again, and we're back. Huh. Okay, in my world, UNC-W just completed a long huck downfield. They're on the doorstep, and this would make for some riveting viewing with me just describing what everybody can see on the screen with you acknowledging that's where we are or not. Riveting. Oop. Okay. All right. So that's another good example right there. If I was an observer for this game, and back in the day, I'd observed more games than anybody else I think in the country. I was up to like 140 or something, which in comparison to Mitch, who I bet Mitch is up to 1,000 now. Um, Dangler. But I'd observed a bunch of games, and anytime there was a huck that went into a crowd of like 5 or 6 people, I just closed my eyes. I didn't care what the foul call was going to be. If there was going to be a foul call, I was never going. I was never going to. I was never going to. I was always going to overrule that. It's like, dude, your hyperactive friend downfield. He threw the disc up where literally 3 or 4 guys on each team could get the disc. Come on. Okay. All right. Bring it home, boys. All right. Maybe get a zoom of who's on the line right now. Chris, have you seen any of the? Wait, did you just get back in the United States?
Yeah, about 2 weeks ago.
Uh oh. So have you seen any of the USFL football games on TV?
No, I haven't. Is that like the XFL or?
Yeah, it's like the XFL. I mean, it's like spring professional football, and they've gone crazy with the drones. Yeah, I mean, and not drones like what we're doing here. It's like those small little uh, first person viewer drones, like that it's following the ball, and it's like from the kickoff to the reception. I mean, honestly, I'm not sure it adds a lot to the game, but It's wild shit. Mm. So if you were watching a game and there was actually two drones, one behind each end zone, and I flipped back and forth between the two, which in professional videography you're supposed to never ever do, sort of change the angle of the view. Um, how distracting would that be for you? I mean, because man, the view that you get from here on the near side of the field is fantastic. On the when the guys are lining up during the play, and if I could switch back and forth between two drones and get the reverse when the disc is on the far side, the video quality would be fantastic. I might be a little jarring for the viewer, however. Ooh, that's another good break. No mercy, guys. No mercy. Kill. Kill, kill, kill.
It's starting to rain again.
Awesome.
Nice.
I have to say, making a variation on the mini drone that was waterproof wouldn't seem like it'd be all that difficult. I mean, all you've got to do is make sure that the chassis is waterproof. I mean, the motors and all those sort of stuff. First of all, those things are going to be pretty uh, resistant to water, anyways, especially when they're spinning. Uh, but if you could easily change those motors so that if you had a problem, uh, which you can change the motors, but it's not easy. Um, okay, if that holds, there we go. Nice work. Um, that's good. That's a good mature offensive set by Tech. If Slade hadn't been injured, I feel like your all's record would have been significantly better. Because I mean, your all record. I mean, in the end, it just kind of sucked, right? I mean, aren't you like maybe 7 and I don't know, 15 or something?
I'm not sure.
I'm not either.
I know. I think they. I mean, obviously, I wasn't at any of the tournaments,
Right.
but
I mean, I wasn't there either, and doesn't keep me from talking about it.
I think they won. They went like 4-2 in sectionals,
Yeah.
and
Maybe 3 and 4 at
this tournament,
regionals.
I don't think they might have lost all their games. But there were a lot of good teams there. So
Actually, no. So if they win this game, they're going to be 2 and 4, right? 2 and 3, 2 and 4. Yeah.
is the live stream still up?
Oh yeah. Oh well, I say that no. I just lost. I just lost you from the field. We'll give it 5 seconds, and then you can recycle it. Okay. It looks like it's coming back. It says live. Come on, baby. Live unstable. And Chris, it's safe to say that you're not doing anything crazy right now. I mean, you're not like racing around, spinning around as you're shooting this or anything, right? I mean, you're basically just you're just staying in one place.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'll stay warm.
yeah. Just really that cold.
It's not warm.
It's May. May in Virginia. That's not right.
Yeah, I think all this rain kind of
Still frozen.
messed things up.
I got live though. It says it's trying. It says now. Okay, see right now it says the bit rate that I'm getting from you is 6 megabits per second. It should be. Leitchi has capped this at 2 megabits per second. So how or supposedly capped it. I mean, how is this happening? I mean, maybe it does a poor job of.
So try to restart.
Give me 1 second. Yeah, go ahead and try restarting. I'm sure there's an art to. Yeah, it's right back up again. We're gonna. I'm putting this on a very short leash. Very short. This. I'm thinking this is. There's got to be kind of an art to keeping these RTMP servers connected when you've got kind of a shaky connection and
Do you have any? Okay.
somebody's. Go ahead.
Any viewers there?
Um, I feel like there's a way to figure that out. Most of the people will watch this later. Um, it is uh, very few viewers. I think there could be like five, three, five. It's not. Yeah, I wouldn't. I wouldn't. I would ignore all that. Who knows? Oh, I can figure it out. Here we go. I think. Oh, yeah, no, like three viewers. That's fine. We're doing this for posterity.
Alright. Push me. Yeah, here it is.
Let me ask you this. Okay, so that's a score for the Men in Black. Are you are you actually recording this to the drone? Probably not.
Yeah, it should be recording too. I think so.
I mean, you would have to actually be physically hitting the record button.
On the drone.
Yeah, I mean it might be saving it on the on Slade's phone, which is a possibility, even without hitting record. But I'll tell you what, and after you change the battery here, hit the record button, and then just go ahead and hit the RTMP button, get that connected back up and fired up, and so maybe you can get a good, definitely get a recording of the final point of the season for the guys.
Okay.
Okay, live, unstable, poor network connection. All right, back. Got the pictures back up. All right, hit record and off you go. Come on, punch it in, Tech. Punch it in. No punch. No punch in. Timeout, Tech. Take a timeout. Oh no. No, 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 no. That's not a foul. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. Okay. No, 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 no.
Thanks for letting me know. Yeah.
All right, I'm watching the replay here. Tech. That goes way over the guy's head. No way is that a foul. Come on, boys. Come on. If that's a foul, that is not the sport that I used to watch. Good. Ben. Travel.
How's it? You have the stream up still?
Yeah, yeah. And it looks good.
Is the point still happening?
Yeah. The Tech just got it back again on like the 5 yard line.
So you're pretty delayed there.
I mean, it's pretty delayed, like 10 seconds. Or oh dear. Oh, looks like we scored though. Okay, couldn't tell.
That was out of the frame.
No, no, no. No, it's in the frame. But it sounded like you were faking me out with your moans and whistles there. I thought UNC-W had scored. Okay, so I've got 12-8.
Yep.
All right.
What's up? How's it going?
Okay, I've got live, but we just went offline again. Let's see how if we recover. Poor network connection detection. We're gonna check. We're gonna check a speed. We're gonna do a speed check right after this. Um, bit rate supposedly 6,000, 6 megabits per second, and does not seem possible. All right, man. Cycle through. Off and then back on. We're gonna get this last point, man.
Well, half was at 8, so they might be playing at 15.
Oh yeah, 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 yeah. You're right. You're right. You're right. Um. So what would happen? What would happen if this is not an anomaly? What if UNCW really has just gone down the drain? You know, what if their program is no longer a top 10, top 20 program going forward? I mean, can they have College Easterns being like a terrible team? I mean, I guess they can, but I mean, it's gonna definitely detract from the a little bit from the interest of people going and playing in Easterns if UNCW sucks. All right, you did cycle it, Chris.
What was that?
I said you cycled it. You brought it offline and back on.
Yeah, it's on.
Not on my side yet. Yep, now there's back. Okay, looks like UNC-W must have had a turnover. We got it back. We gave it back. Now UNC-W right outside the red zone on my view here. Nice. Whew. Wow. That's a thread the needle shot right there. Oh my goodness. I find that when I'm jinx scamming, um it's almost impossible for me to pay attention to the game. I mean, I have no idea what's going on. I mean, I'm so intent on getting the framing right and getting. I mean, I know the score because I've got the scoreboard, but other than that, I mean, people come up and start talking to me, and I literally have no idea what's going on. All right. Possibility that UNCW is taking a timeout here. Possibility. If they have to, no, guess not. I mean, UNCW has always had kind of a small squad usually, but this one looks like maybe. How many UNCW players do you think they have right here? Maybe 16?
Yeah, that sounds about right. It's like a little more than two lines.
Yeah. All right, we're getting a great picture right now. Oh, Slade had that one in his hand, so close. Slade's an interesting player. I mean, he's a tall dude who really wants to handle, uh, but is a very credible deep threat. Very hard to sort of match up and mark up against those guys. I mean, you hate to waste a sort of slightly shorter, hoppy guy against Slade because if he's just hanging out around the backfield and everything, he's gonna probably get open with that, no matter how good the hoppy guy is. And you really want to have hoppy guy covering a pure deep threat. Hmm. And I've got 90 minutes into this too, so I don't know what the cap is, but I could imagine this game getting capped, assuming there's a tournament director around. I guess there's. Oh my gosh, I guess I didn't realize this. I mean, there's a bunch of games going on right now, aren't there? Are some of those games? Oh, I guess they're probably third place in semifinals. I don't think starts for another half hour of the main bracket, but it could be. These could all be, you know, the backdoor games. Ooh, man, that field is getting kind of okay. Those grass fields are getting a little bit beat up there. Patience, patience. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. That's a comfortable. That's a confident throw. All right, I got 12-9. Rolling, rolling. Really? Oh, yeah, no, I've got 13 too. Yeah. Sorry. It looks like you've gone offline again. Go ahead and cycle it again. I mean, in general, the zoom looks really good. The problem with zooming is that the actual process of the zooming is not fantastic, and then when you get, depending on how much you've zoomed in, when you start panning the camera at all, I mean, it can be kind of jarring. But if you keep the camera stable and sort of try to slowly zoom in a bit, it looks great. Okay, I just went back to live, unstable. Come on, come on, come on. Okay, we're oops. I do occasionally have to refresh, and I don't really understand why that is either. Refreshing stuff in the Twitch creator really does nothing. I mean, it's all coming from, it's all being done in the clouds. Uh, yeah, this is. I think they're like a couple $100 a month solutions to some of these RTMP problems that would probably be just way more robust. All right, I'm thinking UNC-W just scored, so that makes it 13-10. I think it's safe to say that none of these services, YouTube, Twitch, none of them are being optimized for shaky connections. They're expecting a pretty rock solid connection, and when you're filming stuff through LTE, you're just not going to be getting those rock solid connections. Although I'm never been completely clear to me, who's sort of doing all the handshaking and the protocol. They're constantly sort of switching the bit rates depending on the bandwidth they're getting, and I assume that's all being done by the client. I assume. All right, you could try zoom in now. Are you um are you recharging those batteries by any chance?
Yeah,
All right, sweet.
they are. I mean, this is our last game today, but NC State, we're just gonna use some of the batteries.
Yeah, I think I don't know if you're going to stick around, but I think Slade is going to stick around, and he's going to try to maybe sort of tag team with the NC State mini drone, and see if we can keep. Whoa, well, there's a good break. There's a good break. Good. All right, now be mature. Take a deep breath. Execute. Execute.
Oh, thank you. Yes, sir.
Yeah, there we go.
My hands are frozen.
Can't be that cold. What is it, like maybe 50?
I don't know. Maybe I'm just sensitive.
Where did you grow up as a child?
DC area.
Okay. I.e., you should be familiar. You should be acclimated to this weather. It's not like you grew up in Miami or something.
Summer. It's good.
Okay.
How's it down there?
I it's
Warm? Carolina?
yeah. I mean,
I guess you're pretty close to me.
yeah, yeah. I'm 90 minutes away. Yeah.
There you go.
So let's say 90 minutes south warmer than wherever you got right now. I mean, it yeah, no, it looks kind of gray and overcast, and I mean, I could believe it's 50 degrees. I could easily believe that. Okay, man, focus up. We're gonna get the very final point for the 2022 season here. Hopefully.
All right, here we go.
What's the how much percentage do we have on the drone?
23.
23. Okay, it's gonna be exciting. Tick tick tick. Gonna be close. Make sure the guys know that they gotta get a turnover, and then know they can't turn it back over. Don't have enough drone time for that.
Yeah, it's gonna start beeping here in a second. All right.
So in general, would you say the tech guys are they also rabid UNC dark side fans, or are they rooting for their fellow tech school in this game?
Rooting for who?
Are they going to be rooting for tech or UNC?
Which tech?
I'm sorry. I mean, are they going to root for state, or are they going to root for UNC? I can't believe I just said that.
I don't know. I mean, I guess it would be nice to see someone else win.
Oh, just did get it. Woo!
Oh, nice.
Okay, it's just spinning. Yeah, I've just lost the connection here. You're kidding me, right? Come on, no way. Come on back. Come on, boys. Don't know why I've lost connection. I've got a good bit rate right now. Come on back. Come on. Come on. If you hadn't hit the record button, hit the record button. Okay, no, we're back. No, we're offline.
So I hit record. I can hit record on the Ouija app, and I hit record on both of them.
Okay. All right. Go ahead and recycle the RTMMP. I've lost it.
Get your batteries.
No. Just like, not, unless someone scored, just sit there and wait.
I mean, at 10%, it's not gonna.
You might even be able to override it at 10%.
Because now there's a timeout.
A timeout with tech with the disc.
Yes.
Oh,
Since he ends it.
yeah, okay. All right. No, don't just override the return home. Just keep it going. I think those battery reading things are pretty good. I mean, when you get down to 3% or you get down to 3%, then just bring it down. I mean, you can bring it down right where you are too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Did you? Okay. Mm,
That's not happy with me.
no. I just got a bit rate estimate of 157 megabits. I don't think that's right. Tell it to calm down.
Alright, we're at 6% here.
Okay. Is the disc in play again yet?
Just about to. And it's landing.
Ah! Game over.
No. Turn over.
Okay, great. All right, see if you can get it back up. Fantastic. Virginia Tech turns the disc over. I've had this discussion with Slade a few times, and I think Slade is sort of like, at times has been sort of on the fence about sort of like, well, do we really need a tether? I mean, could we not just kind of go ahead and bring the drone up and down and cycle through the batteries? And I'm sitting there, no, you need a tether. There's no variation of this stuff is ever going to work where you bring the drone down every even if it went for 45 minutes. It just I mean certainly it's never going to work for ultimate. It's definitely never going to work for soccer. Need that tether, which we might get. I'm gonna keep hammering away at that tether until I die. Okay.
And I just missed the last 2 points.
With who's just scored?
So Tech just scored.
Ah! Okay, there goes our bonuses, man. Ah, they're they're all going to come and say, "Did you get it? Did you get it? Huh? Did you?"
I got some of it.
I didn't. I did not. I got. I don't know if you're. Yeah, I've got offline completely right now. Okay. All right. So, all right. Now, I want if you could go ahead, either using your phone or using Slade's phone. Go ahead and all right, I'm going to. This is done. 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 This is not. This is not satisfying.